Question to Richard Shaefer. Welcome to London, first of all. Thank you. Now, with regard to the monetary aspect, how do you think the promotional side will go in terms of the pay-per-view figures and promotional side with regards to this fight?
Well, in the United States, it's not going to be on pay-per-view. It's going to be at the highest level of HBO World Championship Boxing, which is going to pay millions of dollars for this fight at the highest level. Then here in the United Kingdom, we'll see what the TV arrangements will be in the next few weeks. I really can't give you any further information on that. But obviously, whenever Amir fights, because of his popularity, not just in the UK and in the United States, but the worldwide television revenues, we anticipate that Amir's fight is going to be shown in around 150 countries around the world. So that all generates TV revenues. I mentioned you before, some very big corporate sponsors, including AT&T in the United States, have now put their weight behind Amir Khan's fights as well. So obviously there's a significant revenue pot being generated because Amir Khan today is one of the premier fighters in the world, irrespective of weight class.
Thank you.
Yes, I do think Khan's okay for some points. We know that after we're done the fight, Conor will knock him out. How are you going to win this fight?
How am I going to win the fight?
Yeah.
Just being me. Boxing when I need to. Trading when I need to. Just being smart. And just like I said, just being me. Madonna is Madonna. You know the way he's coming. The thing about me, you never know how I'm coming. You know, I can sit there and bang with you like everyone said. I can play the counterpuncher role. I can be the person who just out-hustles the other person. You know, so you never know with me. So it'll be something that, you know, Amir have to train for, and, you know, him and Freddie will come up with a game plan, but I can come with a whole new style. And that whole game plan will have to change for him.
So you think you could change his whole style on this fight?
I could.
Okay, we're going to take one last question. Rick?
Samaarah, you're fighting against one of the renowned trainers of the world, Vali, and basically your skills and your tactics against his. Do you think that you're going to be able to overcome?
I'm very comfortable with the skin I'm in, man. I never get overwhelmed by reputation. I deal with the person in general. Freddie is a good man. He's a friend, actually. We just left from working with the U.S. national team. And, you know, at times we were hand in hand with strategies, you know, and then on the flip side of that, you know, maybe once he may have had something different from what I had, but for the most part, his brain functions like mine when it comes to the art of boxing. So, you know, that doesn't bother me at all. At the end of the day, you know, it's the business that we're in. It's nothing personal. It's what we do. And I'm quite comfortable with going up against Freddie.
And it doesn't bother you that he seems to have the best fighters all in his stable?
Not one bit. Not one bit, because before he had the best fighters, he was just Freddie. And, you know, for the most part, see, in my case, Lamont, if you look at Fernando Guerrero on his way up the ladder, you know, up to the point where I think we had like 19 fights. I dealt with him since he was about 14 years old. Tony Thompson, I've actually taken people from ground zero to world titles, from the knees on up. I never had that one fighter that someone has given to me like Amir. It'd be hard for, and this is no knock on Freddie at all, because I love the man, but Amir was Amir before Freddie got Amir, for the most part. I think there's been some improvements, but you look at Amir, you look at Manny Pacquiao and some of these other fighters, hell, give me one of those, I think I can ride into a world title also. But nevertheless, you look at Lamont, his brother, Tony Thompson, Fernando Guerrero, these are people that I pretty much raised from the knees on up to world title shots. So I'm real comfortable with it.
Okay, there's the last question and there's a final question, so go ahead.
Yes, Amir, just as far as Manny Pacquiao, how much has it helped your development with boxing? It's helped me a lot. Sparring money and the sparring, I think, in a way, that's the difference in training in England and training in America. When you spar in America, it's like a war. It's like having a fight, actual fight. And we have an house called Manny Pacquiao. We never take heat from each other. It's a full-on spar. But for this fight, Manny will be training at the same time as me, so we'll be sharing the camp together. We'll be running together in the morning, but we'll be doing boxing sessions at separate times. But I think we won't be sparring this time because Manny's a southpaw and Lamont's an orthodox fighter, so, and they've got different styles, different heights, so we're going to be probably having different sparring partners this time. But it's just inspiration when you train for Manny Pacquiao, one of the best fighters in the world. So hopefully you can, like I say, you can maybe pass some tips on to me and get me through this fight as well.
Okay, thank you very much. We're going to conclude. We'll let Richard say the last few words, and then we'll take the press upstairs as we agreed. We have Ollie who's going to come to the front, and he's going to take half the snappers upstairs and the other half in 2 lifts. So just please bear with us while we take you upstairs. No interviews until after we come downstairs, because that's not what we want to get into. We'll do the snaps here, and we'll take everybody upstairs. Over to you, Richard. Final words.
Great. Thank you very much, Asif. Thank you all for coming. I look forward to seeing you December 10th in Washington, D.C. for Capital Showdown, Amir Khan, for the undisputed 140-pound world titles against Lamont Peterson. Thank you very much.